PGH. I love learning new things. Thank you for showing me this new chord shape. I kind of had to go through it mentally and try it out, and let me explain it to others that are discovering this as well. Start with a regular D, right? Just think about the D. I'm going to be using the D string open a lot included in these, but you got your triangle shape, right? Well, on the E string, I'm going to have the same note on the high E string as I would on the low, right? It's always the same. That's important to know so that if we want to not use the high string, instead of this, we want. So let's do that. So now just use part of the triangle with that lower string. And I still want to include my D string. Okay, I've got a D there. It's just inverted. Now if I slide that up, and by the way, I'm muting the high E and I'm muting my A string. So I'm really just using 4 strings at the top. We're going to keep using 4 strings. I'm going to slide everything up, and since the nut is my finger at the moment, when I slide all this up, I'm actually going to replace this with that. So now I have a D that I've raised up to an E flat, right? I can keep bringing that up. And I think A flat was talked about earlier. So this is like a G, and that's an A flat. So we just brought all that up. And I know it sounds like, oh, that's kind of difficult to play. Well, this bar chord, which is kind of like a power chord, and normally I don't play the higher register ones. This is just a bar chord though, right? Because this is the lower kind of bar chord, power chord, sorry. Because you just have 1, 5, and then your octave. So just throw in that third. And here's where it gets awesome. You can make this thing minor by just taking that third down one. Right? So I think that's very powerful, and I didn't know that that was going to be an awesome element of what's going on here. So I hope you enjoyed my unraveling and association with this new chord. Enjoy.